Hello everyone and welcome. Merry Christmas to everybody and happy St. Stephen's Day. Today is the 26th of December. So I hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas and are having a great holiday. I'm just after leaving my dad at the Leopardstown race course for some horse racing action today. I couldn't really tell you anything more about that because I haven't got a clue about horse racing, so we'll leave that there. The sole purpose of this video is to test out this POV position of the GoPro that is comically strapped to my head, just to see what it's like. I've never done a POV video, so here we go. That's it really. I know the channel has been very sparse lately, and I do apologize. Well, I don't really apologize, but I suppose I'll give you an explanation, and that is that I started college this year in September, which means that I have a very little free time. I'm a student engineer in the Dublin Institute of Technology, and that's going great, but now I have a little while off for Christmas, which is very nice. And yeah, I'm testing out this position, driving home, not for Christmas. I'm driving home for the day after Christmas. Speaking about the channel though, and I do, I know keen viewers will know that I did the video about the key mark on this car, removing the key mark by wet sanding and polishing, which was good fun. And I also mentioned in that there was a paint correction video coming. Now this car has got a paint correction. I did do the full car. It was pretty good. I was pretty happy with the results, and I did film bits of that. I filmed bits and pieces in that process. So I have loads of footage there. I haven't even looked at it yet really. So I do want to make a video about that process and the end results. So I want to do kind of a walk around at the end now, and just show you what it's like. So yeah, I hope to get that done over the Christmas holidays at some point, so you have that to look forward to now as well. And yeah, I know, I mean, I don't know, I would like to say I have loads of plans and videos and all, but I really don't, as we overtake Mr. Trailer here, sitting in the middle lane of the motorway. Why don't you, sir? Why don't you? Nothing wrong there at all, is there? Not at all. Not at all. He's smoking a pipe. Of course he is. Mr. Range Rover, pipe in his mouth, hogging the middle lane of the motorway, as you do. Anyway, that's besides the point. I suppose it would be quite fun to do a bit of a commentary on the motorway here. The standard of motorway driving in Ireland is really just appalling. Very few people understand the principle of the motorway and how it actually works. I know every country really is like this. The main thing about it really is education, because in the driving test and when you're learning to drive, nothing is said about staying in the left lane and only using the left lane unless you're overtaking, which, you know, like I very recently learned, went through lessons and the mandatory 12 hours of lessons, and then sat my theory test, and then sat my actual practical driving test. And nowhere in that, in fact, I wasn't even allowed on the motorway until I had passed my test. So after I had passed my test and I had my full license and I was ready to get out on the road without anyone, I was, my first time on the motorway, you don't know what you're doing. You're going faster than you ever have before. Lots of people get really scared at that, and that just causes more problems. I mean, why don't we integrate the motorway driving into the educational aspect of learning to drive? That would be the logical thing. But there we go. So I'm sat here in the left lane, which is exactly where I'm meant to be. I'm doing 100 kilometers an hour. The speed limit, as you can see from the sign, is 100 kilometers an hour. I'm doing 101, sat in the left lane. You see these This Aventus and the van up there are just in the middle lane. They're doing the exact same speed as me. There's nobody in the left lane, so they should be in the left lane. You should only be in the middle lane, the fast lane, when you're actually passing somebody. But nobody understands that. And if you are in the middle lane or fast lane, you should go faster than the people in the left lane, so that it all works. And now there's a micro up here in the slow lane, perfectly. Look, I know 100 kilometers an hour is not very fast, but I mean, some people don't really like to drive that fast. So she's doing, oh my god, okay, I just caught myself saying she. I apologize. I don't know if it is a she. It could be a he. I don't know. We'll find out now in a minute. But you know, they are doing 90 kilometers an hour, which is perfectly okay. It is a man. It is a man. Okay, see, that's fine. And then I move back to the left lane because there's nobody there. I can move to the left lane. Mr. Audi A4 here doesn't know that, or at least he doesn't even care. You see, he doesn't even know. If you said to him, why aren't you in the left lane, he'd just look at you. And now Mr. Trailer is back with us. Look, Mr. Range Rover with the pipe is back on us now. He's in the left. See, we passed him, and then that's another problem actually. I'm getting into a real rant here. This is brilliant. Oh, he's going for the overtake. He's going for the overtake, people. Has he still got his pipe? Yeah, see, oh, he's got a cracking mustache. I applaud you, sir. Ooh, okay. There's been a development. Mr. Audi might have some motorway sense here. He saw the Range Rover was actually gaining ground in the middle lane, so he moves to the left lane. So the Range Rover does not have to go to the fast lane. I applaud that Audi driver. Well done, sir. Unless you just pulled into the left lane for no reason at all, in which case I don't really, yeah, that's my point gone. Anyway, you'll notice that I'm doing everything right, obviously, because I'm the best and I understand how the motorway system works. And look, Mr. Audi driver has now gone back into the middle lane to overtake the Renault Megane that is in the slow lane. Excellent, working well. You see, that Honda just went past me, no problem there. He wants to go faster, he's in the right lane. And you see, he doesn't really have to move into the left lane now because he's going to be catching the Megane. In fact, he's going faster than Mr. Range Rover and Mr. Audi, so he's going to go into the fast lane, at least he should, when it's clear to get past them. And now we're catching up. You see, this is the very thing about the middle lane, because I'm in the slow lane doing the speed limit, or like just a couple kilometers an hour over the speed limit. The people in the middle lane, everyone just sticks to the middle lane because that's the safe haven. So then they clog up and they go slower, so I catch up to everyone in the slow lane, which means then that I have to go into the fast lane to overtake them doing the same speed. I can do 100 kilometers an hour everywhere and just change lanes. Other people can stay in one lane and go up and down and up and down and up. Oh, auto lights came on in the tunnel there. That might be a Japanese import, I'd say it is. I don't think we ever got the Honda freed as a 520D speeds past in the fast lane. And you see, again, he's in the fast lane. Another thing is people have to understand that some people actually just want to go a bit faster than everyone else. And it's the people who object to that cause more issues than the people going fast. Now, Mr. New E-Class, or is it an S-Class? I don't know, it could be a C-Class, is going slow in the middle lane. And he's holding up the Transit and Mr. Range Rover. Oh, okay. This is how you deal with that. I'm gonna have to go down to 90, okay. Go into the middle lane and there's nobody there, go into the fast lane. Now, I'm after scrubbing speed there for no reason. There's a Kia coming up quite fast behind me, so I'm gonna just go a bit here and get in front. It is an S-Class. We're gonna get in front of the S-Class here. And then we're gonna get back in. You see, and now I didn't compromise. I sped up to not compromise Mr. Kia there, and then Mr. S-Class is put back in his place, and then I'm going too fast now, so I bring my speed back down. For that split second it was fine, and now I'm catching other people and I'm going faster than them, so I should be in the middle lane. It all just works if people have some common sense. And Mr. Kia there goes past, he's doing 120, fine, let him do 120. I mean, the speed limit is 100 kilometers an hour, but if he wants to do 120, fine, go ahead. Now, there's a bin truck in the left. I have no one to the left, but I'm gaining on the people in the slow lane. There's no one behind me. I'm not holding up anyone here, and I'm just going to see how this plays out. It's like a reading a book. You don't know how it's going to end. So I'm going to get past the bin truck here, and I am going to get past the bin truck. See, I didn't think I was, but I am. And now I'm going to see, I'm taking the next exit now, so I have to start thinking about that. You see, the E60 is just after pulling in, so that's fine. There's an Astra up here. My plan is to pass the no indication and just come out there. That's okay, Mr. Audi, that's fine. See, he's not going fast either, so we're going to move out and just take the Audi, and we're going to get in front of the Astra, and then we're going to move in to exit the motorway. And it all just works. Look, there was no sweat. It's just okay, just react in good time and everything will be fine. So now we're in the middle lane again. Now we're going to move over to the slow lane. Nobody there. We're going to pull in nicely behind this Toyota Yaris, and everything will be fine. Now, that was a Christmas lesson in motorway etiquette by Aaron Bell. You are very, very welcome. So that is that the same S-Class? He's just decided he wants to go now. See, I don't understand people. Oh, okay. It's Christmas time. I've rambled, and I've given you a public service announcement. So I feel my duty is done for the day. Thank you very much for watching, and do consider liking the video and subscribing and all that good stuff, because sure, why not? Why not? It's Christmas time. Give me a subscription. That's going to be lovely. And I will hopefully get that paint correction video out in the near future. And yeah, I hope you have a great holiday and take care, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.